typical Zoomer Puff Slippy grinder. I think #3 in the UK or something very high up, and also is like well known as EU's like biggest riser right now.
Oh, really?
He's very often #1 on the Slippy ranked ladder. Very often #1. Whenever I play against Jamie, they mess me up in unranked one game and they leave immediately. They're super good. Now, but I don't know about the Puff Ditto.
No, I've seen several high-level Puff Dittos in my life, and I mean, what analysis is there really to do? It's very neutral heavy. You bop in and out of the range, and you try and see what your opponent does with it. Solo battle there, really nice edge guarding Puff. You often don't necessarily see that many edge guards in the Puff Ditto, but...
That's true. It's like really a drift read. It has to be super duper hard.
Yeah, and it's scary to go for because if you get reversal, you might like end up in an uncomfortable situation. You don't want to lose too many jumps either. And that's going to be quite important in the matchup, like saving your jumps to like a certain degree. You don't want to burn all your jumps and then get hit and be like, oh wow, I've got like no jumps right now.
Yeah. Now, let me know. In the Puff Ditto, what do you normally look for? Like, what's going on? If you're down in percent, like, what can Jamie even try to do here?
I mean, if you're down in percent, you just have to outplay your opponent. There's like no cheese you can find really. It's like, okay, how do they want to play with the lead? Because when you have the lead in Puff, you want to play relatively campy. And how do you really deal with that? Now that is probably not the option you want to go for, but yeah, it can get really hard. When you have the lead, like now, Solobattle is going to be playing this so carefully. Not going to be overextending at all. Going to be saving his jump, so making sure that it won't be like put in the uncomfortable situations. And there aren't really a lot of moves from Puff that can kill yet even.
Yeah, true. They're both going for probably drill up smash or something.
Yeah, that's like the best chance for killing right now. Up smash, of course, kills really early against Puff due to how light Puff is. So.
So, am I wrong to say this is like an ultimate matchup, or is it wrong?
This is like the most ultimate matchup you get. No, I mean,
who is this? Is it like Sora Ditto or something? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the most ultimate matchup because in Ultimate 2 you don't really have a lot of characters with like several jumps.
I know.
But like the neutral is more so like we have more combos than this, to be honest.
Yes,
yeah, we do.
Yes.
But it's like the more flowcharty way of gameplay because melee can very often be very freeform gameplay. Whereas like Puff Dittos is very like flowchart. Like, okay, what do you like to do against me? How do I deal with it? Okay, now you change your game plan. Now I need to adapt my game plan too.
Maybe it's less of an ultimate matchup and more of a brawl matchup, you know?
Yeah, actually. Because like they aren't really getting any combos. But of course, it's like, this is like a melee player's perception of Ultimate though. So it's like, oh, this is exactly what Ultimate is like.
Hey, I play some Ultimate too. I'm a nasty Pokemon trainer.
I believe you. Who also got something nasty? Solobattle got a nasty Puff right now.
True.
Jamie did even up the stocks and gets a percent on the board, but Solobattle once again with the lead. And then once again, the stock lead is so crucial.
I'm loving what we're seeing though. I mean, it's just a lot of such precise back airs and such interesting drift spacings that are interesting in ways that I can't describe and don't really want to describe either.
Yeah. So I think like one big thing in this matchup, like player matchup wise, is probably going to be like, if one of these Puffs somehow finds a rest, it's likely going to be Solobattle.
True.
Because Jamie is going to have to overextend now. And overextending means you also put yourself in one of those like very rare situations where you can get rested in the Puff Dittos.
When can you get rested? On like a tech roll read
like
that?
Yeah, tech roll read, or I think like low percent up tilt rest.
Oh, that links?
I think it's true on very low percent.
How do you even get hit by that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, how would that even happen? Up air rest, I don't even think connects.
Now, these players probably play a decent bit on ranked. Solobattle also plays ranked too, but I wouldn't be surprised if they played more DK versus Puff than they played Puff Ditto.
Maybe we'll see the Jamie DK counter pick.
Oh, Solobattle has the DK.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
yeah. Does Jamie have any characters besides Puff?
I think so. I think he has a good Fox, but definitely by far a Puff main.
Yeah, but maybe we're going to have to see the Fox after this, though. This is basically GG's go next. I see no potential path for Solobattle to win this game.
Tell me.
Sorry, I see no potential path for Jamie to win this game. What would that...
Wait a second, Dorman.
I know Jamie has something crazy planned, okay?
So you seen any good movies recently? I'm kidding.
Damn, I was ready to tell you.
Are you a fan of Bobby Scar's commentary?
I love watching Scar and Toph when they cast. I think they're like easily my favorite melee casters, which is like the most normie answer ever.
Yeah,
but
of
like,
course. Listen, we need to start talking about like manga or something right now. You seen Ping Pong the animation before?
I have.
You have?
It's
because of Smash or not because of Smash?
Not because of Smash.
Sick show, isn't it?
It was so good. The animation was like, it caught me off guard.
What was that, Rez?
Solobattle knows he's got this. He heard us. He was like, Actually, I want to hit a rest in some way. Let me try in any weird way to find it.
Get these people to stop talking about ping pong animation now.
Yeah.
I'm
I
playing
mean, this
Melee.
is basically ping pong, the animation we're watching.
True.
It's two balls flying right at each other.
It's
Although
true.
ping pong is only one.
Maybe two, probably no.
Yeah, crazy ping pong. Like ping pong, the animation unleashed is like two balls at the same time.
So, you got any anime recommendations?
Do you want something mainstream or something normal?
More normal?
I mean, mainstream or something? Yeah. I mean, how mainstream are we talking? Because my favorite animes are like, I don't know, One Piece, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Attack on Titan.
Let's go. Your typical My Anime List top 100.
Yes, but
I'm
I also
looking for I watched this Rakugo anime. That's insanely good.
I heard about Rakugo, but I've never seen it.
It's a banger.
My
I
brother,
love Rakugo.
besides being also a Smash player, is also like the biggest weeb ever.
Yeah.
Shout out to him if he's somehow watching. But yeah, I've seen some like weird animes because he always shows me his favorites.
I'm only talking about anime because that's what you have to do when you watch a Puff Ditto.
Yeah.
I'm trying to channel some spirit of Scarlet Puff here, you know?
No, I've seen. Yeah, I saw Odd Taxi recently. It's really good.
Oh, it's a great show.
It was so good. I
love it.
also saw Revolutionary Girl Utena last year.
Oh, that's a banger.
It was crazy
I've only seen a couple
good.
episodes.
What'd you say?
I've only seen a couple episodes. It was typical where like people are like, oh, this is a girls anime, and they don't watch it, you know?
It wasn't a girl.
Show.
If it's a girl's anime,
Hey, let's
I'm
go.
guilty. Okay, it was
Let's
crazy
go.
good.
Doorman's going to change the tag soon.
Doorwoman.
All right, shout out.
yeah, so-
I'm going to focus up on the match again.
Yeah, Solobattle is once again in the lead, and like this is one of those matchups where having a percent lead matters a lot.
The first stock's the most important, probably where we should be paying the most attention.
Yes.
But Solobattle is just winning neutral every time.
I mean, there wasn't anything happening besides back airs and forward airs, so it's
But
like
how is it possible? They're both playing the same character. How can one person beat the other, you know?
true. They have the same tools, so I guess Solobattle is a better player.
They really do.
I mean, Solobattle is the third seed for a reason, right? So Solobattle, like, such a big threat in Europe in general.
True.
This Puff is menacing, and that has been for a long time too.
Super good. And I think Solobattle initially was an Ultimate player, a Smash 4 player, and picked up the game around 2017 or 2018.
Yeah.
So a later addition to the Melee scene, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I feel like it's the ultimate pipeline though. If you don't vibe too well with like parts of the aspects of like the new Smash games, because I'm the type I like every Smash game.
Yeah, same.
I think they're all super cool, and for me like there are aspects of every Smash game that I find better and worse. And like if you don't vibe with the worse aspects of Ultimate, you're probably gonna vibe more with Melee. But
Yeah,
like
true.
Solobattle, I know he still plays Ultimate.
Yeah.
So he probably likes this more like slow-paced gameplay and stuff. So Puff like works perfectly for him.
Yeah, I talked to some people and they genuinely liked this matchup, which is strange.
Yeah, I like playing it, but I don't like it. Watching it isn't the best, but like the thing is, sometimes something crazy happens. And when it's like, I remember the H-Box SDJ said, right?
True.
It was hype more so because of the storylines and like how close it was.
And because of the commentating.
Yeah.
But it only got hype, in my opinion, not to roast the set. For like, it was a 40-minute set or so.
Yeah.
And there's maybe 4 minutes of hype total, which is a pretty small ratio.
No, you're right, but like the hype moments are the ones you remember. Because to me, H-Box SDJ was
It was amazing.
so
set.
good.
Everybody was saying it's a top 10 set of all time after it, because it was amazing.
It was so good, but then like, I would never ever want to wish like my worst enemy to watch the whole set. There are like moments you want to watch.
But this is why you have to be glad that we have such a theatrical top player in H-Box. It's
Yeah.
only so hype because he's bouncing in his chair,
Yeah.
he's looking around, he's screaming mid-talk.
Yeah. You gotta love it though. Like,
I want to see that from Jamie. I want to see some frustration. I want to see
Yeah.
some anger right now, you know?
probably got some pent up right now, but doesn't want to show it unless he loses this game, I believe.
Let's see the sweatshirt come
Oh!
off, the Cuban link come in.
Oh no, that
gosh, all
read.
of us work. It was smart.
Yeah, but it's like one of those types of reads, because tell me if this is something people do in Melee too, but like in Ultimate at least,
Yeah.
you save reads very hard. Like, if there's a read, you often save it for when it kills.
Yes.
And like, in that case, like because it's a read that'll only like work maybe once or twice.
Jamie probably thought that up smash would kill.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so unfortunate. Of course, he did get the stock, but got some extra percent racked on before. Now, if we see a rest in this set, everything changes.
Neutral's so goofy.
Yeah.
Both of them are backering each other. Solobattle decides to do a nair. Somehow it wins. What I'm trying to figure out right now is that, like, philosophically, what makes a Puff player in the Ditto the better player? What's actually happening at the end of the day? Is it strictly that they like have a better knowledge of hitboxes, how to move around?
I
Like,
think
what's going on? Is
it's
it
like
grit? Is it spirit? What's the difference?
It's like the positioning mostly, I believe. Like, you see the way like Solobattle I think Solobattle is baiting out more like risky approaches from Jamie, and then with punishing them, like through like the fact that now you're in the lead, right?
Yeah.
And then you don't have to do anything risky, whereas Jamie needs to constantly put himself in uncomfortable positions.
That makes sense to me theoretically, but my question is more, like imagine you're programming an AI bot to
Yeah.
be good at melee. With Fox, it's simple, you know? Like you just get your text go down, you get your punish game,
Yeah.
you get your up throw punishes, you have perfect reaction tech chase. How would you program a bot to be good at the puck ditto?
You can't program fundies.
I feel like you can.
Yeah.
I feel like there is some level, you know, at the end of the day, all our brain is a voice machine, you know?
True.
And so I really do think that there could be an AI bot that would be goated at the puck ditto. But what would they do? What are they looking for? How did they drift? How do they read the other player, you know? Maybe this is the truest form of melee there ever was, if the robots can't replace it.
I mean, we have to be real. You can say whatever you want about the Puff Ditto, but this is a real display of like fundamentals in a way, because like you are constantly adapting at all times. Every time one puff hits the other, a new adaptation is made. And since every hit only does like 10%, it's like constant adaptation back and forth all the time.
But what's it even mean? Is what I'm thinking right now. What's any of this mean, you know?
True. Why are we even sitting here?
What's going on? Oh, nice up smash and charges the rollout. Like, I'm trying to figure out right now. Like,
yeah, this is
what's
deep.
even going on every time they do a bear? Like, is it a probability? Is it like, I think there's a chance that Jamie will be here at this time. There's like a 70% chance. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. And the Solobattle is like a master gambler, knows exactly the poker hands.
You know what I think?
Constantly doing the gambling right. Or is it like Solobattle knows hits will happen here at certain times? Is it probabilistic? Is it deterministic?
Solobattle is better at pressing the funny backwards aerial.
Yes. Is that all it is?
That is all it is. He's
That's better sometimes, because like people like to imagine that melee is like this beautiful game of ideas. That's like we can play melee in our minds, and that like eventually our brains will be uploaded and we'll still be playing melee. But maybe it's just who's played the game more. Maybe it's somebody like whose hands have a better link with their brain.
Yeah.
Than anything else. Some mind-body connection. And
Damn,
Solobattle's definitely played more.
I never expected this Puff Ditto to get so philosophical.
Oh, you can ask me wax philosophical at any time. Don't ask me about Kant or Nietzsche or something. I'll go on a tangent.
Okay, so how would Nietzsche explain this Puff Ditto?
Oh, you don't want to know.
I want to know. Tell me.
That would be a bad sign. There actually is an answer here, if you want a serious one.
Oh, tell me.
Nietzsche says that some of the most important aspects of life is the agon of ancient Greece. He's obsessed with Greek tragedy. And he likes seeing areas where two people, they establish everything, they leave all aspects of their life outside of what's going on in the game. And they say, we're playing this game. We have a set of rules. We're in the gladiator arena. We're in the theater contest. We have a set of games, rules that we decide to play in advance, and we're decided to play by that and decide who's the better spirit here. It's not life or death, but it feels like it's life or death. And that's what Nietzsche says about melee. It's called agonism. It's a pretty sick idea.
That's the coolest thing I've ever heard, J-Abs. That was way cooler than I expected.
It's sick because that's all life is. I mean, we don't want to have like a band by band off. We don't want to go who has more cash in our wallet. We want to have set rules and decide what's fun and what's not, and what displays aspects of the human spirit.
True, and like how would one even say that? Like, we're talking about like the specific set of rules, like. So we all agree that like these are the rules for melee, but if that is just agreed upon. If there's like some dude who's like insane with items, would beat any other melee player in the world with items. Isn't he also technically the best melee player in the world?
Because it's all arbitrary.
Exactly.
There's no reason why Puff's back air does the amount of percent it does and does the amount of hitbox it does, except for Sakurai kind of made a mistake back in the day.
Yeah.
All it is arbitrary. And those arbitrary rules is what we decide to agree on and then have fun, then participate in the
Mostly agree on, at least.
Mostly agree
on. Some
on.
people have some disagreements with the arbitrary rules about Puff.
True.
And some people are definitely thinking, oh, airtime limit?
Yeah.
When they see this type of gameplay.
But Melee's just such a beautiful game philosophically. It really is. Think about it. People have been playing games throughout eons of history. I was reading some old ancient Greek history recently, just for fun. They were playing in like 2000 BC, all these dice games. There's a story where apparently there was a famine going on in Turkey back in the day. This is a fake story from Herodotus, it's not real. But apparently there was such a bad famine that they decided to alternate days where they ate food and days where they just gamed all day. They played dice, and apparently they were so locked in their games, they forgot they were hungry. And that's me at the venue right now.
Loki,
that's all of us at the tournament.
Yeah, actually, though, there's so many people probably still in this bracket who probably have like one banana today.
They forgot to eat lunch. We've been doing that for all of human history. And is there a better game than Melee.
No, I think Melee, like, speaking from someone who like enjoys all Smash games, Melee is the most timeless for sure. And that's like when you're talking about like the beauty of Melee, is like Melee truly feels timeless, which is like one of the reasons why I think it's so fun to cast it.
Yes.
Because it's like you always see like this game is 24 years old now.
It's as old as I am.
Yeah, it's as old as I am too. It's
Let's
crazy.
Go. You're also 2001?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
What's your birthday?
April 6th.
Ah, you're older than me. No.
Let's go,
I'm
baby.
June 7th.
Oh, we got a youngin on the commentating.
Oh my God, you got that life experience.
We're both older than Melee by a little bit.
Are we?
Melee's in September, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, let's go. We're older than Melee.
But just by the tiniest bit. It's way funnier as a flex to say that we're younger than Melee, you know?
True. And now we're casting it here?
Exactly. This game is old as hell.
Yeah.
Solobattle with the beautiful Joe. That's a philosophical Joe right there.
Yeah.
That's the spirit of the ages.
Yes.
That's the spirit from the ancient Turks.
That's like his ancient ancestors channeled down through that up smash right there.
Exactly.
No, and this is looking like it might just be solo. Yeah, this looks like it might be Solobattle's set to lose. It's been really the Solobattle show the entire time.
Yes, it has. I'm not trying to commentate about anything else, but the game is beautiful too right now.
Yes, the tag Solobattle really fits this game.
Yes, it has.
It's like he's literally been battling solo the entire time. Jamie has just been trying to keep up. But Solobattle is like a Dark Souls boss. Maybe you beat him once after playing the Puff Ditto maybe 50 times.
Yes.
But then he's won against you 49 times.
And the messed up part is that Jamie is so good. So good at the game too. And people are just like, it's hard to appreciate the fact that somebody as good as Jamie, who's played the game for thousands of hours, probably tens of thousands of hours, can get strictly dominated by somebody else.
Yeah.
Lose every game. Now, maybe Jamie can win this one. I'm really hoping. Because, you know, Melee is people's lives.
Yeah.
We obsess over this game. And we want to be able to at least take one game in the Puff Ditto.
Yeah, it feels so bad when you've dedicated so much time to this character, right? And then there's another guy who's better than you.
Yeah.
Everyone praises you for how good you are with this character. But there's another guy who's better than you.
And it's almost like for nearly the entire game history, there's been one player better than everybody else at the Ditto.
Yeah.
Namely, Juan.
Yes. I mean, and then I gotta say, like, I love the way Melee has developed recently too, where like people are appreciating HBox as a player and like the presence and like energy that he brings to the game in a way. I don't always root for HBox, but I root for him sometimes. I think a lot of people are like that now.
And I'm also so appreciative of the fact that he's really united the Melee and Ultimate as a scene.
Yeah.
He's done a great job of being the bridge between the gaps.
I think so too. And like I started off being like an Ultimate person who like I mostly got interested into Melee because of HBox. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, totally fair.
And then like I started watching more people. Now I enjoy like watching several Melee players. I'll watch a Melee major even if HBox isn't there. I'll cheer for like tons of different players. Mango, Amsa, Axe.
Yeah. It's a beautiful game. There's so many storylines.
I was popping off when Moki like won that major. Like I've never thought of.
Sick. It was
So
in Canada
cool.
too, Battle BC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing since I was a 5-year-old. I've been playing my whole life.
Oh my God.
I love Melee, but I've only been going to tournaments since 2023.
Yeah. Wow. You got any siblings to play Smash? Or?
Yeah, my older brother. He's 6 years older than I am.
It's always like that. I was like older brothers who play Smash.
I got my ass kicked my whole life, and then he watched the dock, and then he beat me even harder, and then I started grinding.
Oh
I made my friends start playing, let's go Solobattle with the win. Clean 3-0.
Yeah. So I hope the viewers at home appreciate our deep analysis of the Puff Ditto.
Yes, many things were revealed, like back air.
Yes.
And neutral
It was
air
a very
sometimes.
deep analysis of the Puff Ditto, but not of the actual gameplay, but
Yes,
just the
exactly.
spiritual of the spirituality